Without knowing poverty, you can't taste its bitterness. Without enduring pain, you can't feel its weight. My mother once told me just an extra plate, a place at our table, sometimes that's all it takes to change someone's world. Those words deeply influenced me. When a person has no money, it is right to earn a living. But when a person gains wealth, you should think about how to use it wisely, not just spend it. I sincerely hope that my children become truly self-reliant individuals and that they live simple lives.
Huat cultivates kindness through connections. He has many friends, they all call him Dato. His friends often joke, "Oh no, when Dato calls for a meal, we get nervous. Who knows how much this meal might cost?" But through my conversations with him, I realized Chairman To is a man with tremendous sense of responsibility and dedication. In his nearly 15 years with Sian Chay, he helped raise 90 million for the organization. What does $90 million mean? Sian Chay's annual operating costs are around 10 million, so I truly believe it's hard to find another person with a heart so generous. Why do you do charity, for fame or fortune?
I've never sought fame or fortune. I started earning money at 24 and retired at 48. I didn't receive much education, but I was given opportunities and managed to list my company public within a year. Earning millions annually, I'm grateful, and I hope to share a portion of that with others.
We know that in Singapore, many well-known charities have approached you to do charity work. Why did you choose an organization like Sian Chay, which was on the verge of closing down?
Since I was young, I wanted to give back because I was born into a poor family. At that time, I really needed help from others. Without knowing poverty, you can't taste its bitterness. Without enduring pain, you can't feel its weight. All of this I experienced in childhood. I'm grateful for my mother's influence when I was young. We had 12 siblings at home. 2 of them were adopted. At that time, I cried and asked my mother, "Why are we so poor? Yet you still take in other children to raise?" My mother told me, "Just an extra plate, a place at our table." Sometimes that's all it takes to change someone's world. Those words deeply influenced me. Money has never been a stranger to me. I started running a business at 28, and now I am over 60. When I sold my company and decided to devote myself to charity, the Singapore Community Chest approached me. They said many Singaporeans did not know about that. They hoped that as a Chinese educated person, I could help grow and promote it. Also, Mr. T. Tuaba from Red Cross approached me. They also said many Singaporeans did not know about the Red Cross. They invited me to be chairman and to lead friends from Chinese community to promote both organizations.
But why did you choose Sian Chay?
Because Sian Chay came into my life unexpectedly through my friend Teo Kim Chuan. He invited me to help, and I had already started helping. At that time, the operation cost was only $30,000. I said, "I'll cover that, $30,000. And I stayed for 2 years. Then one day, he told me he wanted to close Sian Chay. He said the only condition to keep it open was for me to take over. I thought about it for 14 days and only agreed after he asked me for the 4th time.
Your 14 years at Sian Chay began, and we know you received the 2022 Compassion Award from the Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan Charity Foundation. Philanthropists see you as a role model, but in society, some think you simply like to show off. How do you view such polarized opinions?
To achieve something big, you must have status and position. Otherwise, you must be wealthy and use money to make things happen. If you haven't reached that level, you won't understand the situation. Within and without, the courtyard is deep and profound. Most people do not know. We are not doing this for vanity. We want dignity, and we need the visibility to tell as many people as possible that we must raise $10 million each year. In a small place like Singapore, raising $10 million a year is really not easy. It is almost an impossible mission. So I consider myself very blessed. Right time, right place, right people, and with so many supporting me in charity and respecting me. So I feel that charity is a great life lesson.
Along the journey of charity, as with any enterprise, you will face gossip and criticism. Have you shed tears?
I have shed many tears, but that is normal. I truly think that tears are a form of release, a catalyst for change, and a path to growth. And to me, also a kind of wisdom. When you let go of what makes you unhappy, you simply let it go and reflect from there. Like when people often ask me, why do you consistently receive so many awards? For fame and fortune, or to show off? I say no. An award is given as a form of recognition. When someone presents you an award, you reflect, what should I do with this honor? It means to walk a longer road ahead, but without recognition, there would be no award. So I believe awards are honorable, and they truly represent justice and righteousness. So I do not actively chase them, but I will always strive for them with all my effort. To be frank, there are quite a number of trophies in my office.
And regarding gossip from those who don't know the facts, how do you respond?
I do appreciate beautiful things, like fashionable clothes, watches, cars. When I first started at Sian Chay, on Saturdays I drove a Ferrari, on weekdays a Bentley. This caused many misunderstandings. Many people said, the Bentley belonged to Sian Chay, the Ferrari belonged to Sian Chay. Even my meals were from Sian Chay. But in 14 years I never spent a single cent from Sian Chay. I never took a salary from Sian Chay. Even though Sian Chay's net assets today are much stronger than before, I still have no plans to take anything. I told myself, if one day I am still at Sian Chay, these two principles I will still uphold.
We heard you recently suffered a serious illness. Did it change your commitment to charity or shift your focus to your health?
In fact, I was glad I was hospitalized. I felt helplessness and impermanence in the hospital. And to be honest, even a sense of impersonality. There was no room for negotiation. When you lie on that bed, once the anesthetic is injected, everything is left to fate. It was supposed to be a very minor surgery, something quick and simple. I never expected complications. I ended up in ICU for 4 to 5 days. It cost quite a lot of money, more than I ever expected. This time, I truly cried for help from my bed. Because when the complication happened, my blood pressure dropped to an extremely dangerous low. And I struggled intensely to breathe, so I tried desperately to call for help, but no sound came out. Because a tube was down my throat, I could only pound the bed frantically. To be completely honest, I am deeply grateful to have survived, for allowing me to come through alive. I was not afraid of death, because I truly faced it head on. Rather, I now treasure life more, and everything around me. I know tomorrow does not belong to me. Tomorrow belongs to impermanence. So there's a saying, will tomorrow come first or will the unexpected? Now I feel perhaps the unexpected comes first.
After so many years in charity, you must have given a lot from your own pocket. Did your family ever complain?
At the beginning, yes. Because as you know, when a husband works so hard outside, the money is rightfully for the family. It is natural and understandable. I'm actually thrifty at home. I do not indulge every desire or fulfill every whim. I have always separated family and work clearly. I sincerely hope that my children become truly self-reliant individuals and that they live simple lives, because complex lives can indeed be very hard. A simple life is good enough. Simplicity is beauty, it is ease, it is wisdom.
Your main focus is Sian Chay, but you also help Cheung Hong Welfare Service Society. These two charities both face fundraising pressures. Why did you think to have both charities to work together?
Cheung Hong and Sian Chay offer largely similar services. But Cheung Hong had one focus we wanted to support: afterlife memorial service. Many approached Sian Chay for this, but I decided not to, because Cheung Hong was already doing it and doing it well. Furthermore, the supporters of Cheung Hong and Sian Chay largely overlap, and so when the two worked together to collectively fulfill the supporters' wishes, everyone felt joyful and uplifted.
We hear you have many close brothers helping you.
I'm truly deeply grateful to these individuals, including people like Nioka Kiat, Ricky Kok, Teo Hak Piang, Derek Go, Winston Chu, Pang Lim, and Ang Chin Kun. And my good friend Jackson Teo, and many more brothers. They are all very good to me. There's a Hokkien saying, even beaten they won't leave. Utterly loyal, I am deeply grateful in my heart.
When many of your friends hear that Chairman To is inviting them to dinner, they get nervous. Do you worry that over time you will lose friends?
Friends must always be loyal and truly steadfast in times of significant trial. I genuinely do not like fair weather friends at all. I deeply value those individuals who are willing to share both moments of immense joy and periods of profound hardship. I just want to openly share everything with them, so please do not ever be afraid. I've been here 14 years, I never took a salary, and I am living just fine. And I believe we must treasure the present because only what you use is truly yours. The things you leave behind, you can never use. So when a person has no money, it is right to earn a living. But when a person gains wealth, you should think about how to use it wisely, not just spend it.
Sian Chay has now been running 14 years under you. How do you see its future? Do you worry about succession?
That does not worry me, because people in charity, good, wise, upright people, kind and compassionate people, there are still many around. It just takes time to find them. It's not that I have no successor, I just want someone even stronger than me, who can bring Sian Chay to a new milestone and align it with government policies so that 100, 200, even 300 years later it will still endure.
How do you view Singapore's philanthropy? It must take a professional path, because as you said, it is an enterprise.
Charity itself has depth and substance. It's about forgiveness, compassion, universal love, gratitude, and dedication. Everyone works toward this same direction to help people. We must unite our strengths, communicate, and discuss together to make our efforts greater, so we can care for more in need and make Singapore a city of good.